Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of Attack on Titan, recapping the story so far, analyzing the main characters and themes, and giving our expectations for the final season, Part 3. The official Twitter account of Attack on Titan has announced that the highly anticipated final season, Part 3, will start airing in Japan from March. Divided into two halves, the first half is set to be released on March 4th, while the second half will be broadcasted later in 2023. To generate excitement among fans, a new trailer and key visual have been released for the upcoming season. Get ready for the final arc of this epic anime. If you don't know already, the series is created by mangaka Hajime Isayama, who first began drawing manga in his mid-20s after working a series of odd jobs. Isayama's experiences growing up in a rural town influenced his approach to creating the world of Attack on Titan, which is characterized by a sense of isolation and a struggle for survival against overwhelming odds. While the three first seasons of the anime adaptation is produced by the studio Wit Studio, which has also worked on other popular animes such as Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress and The Ancient Magus Bride. The last season has been made by Studio Mei PPA, who is behind Jujutsu Kaisen, The God of High School, and The Incredible Chainsaw Man. The animation quality and attention to detail in Attack on Titan has helped to elevate the series to new heights of popularity and has contributed to its reputation as one of the most visually stunning anime of recent years. Before we jump into the recap, take a second to subscribe to my channel, push the like button, and ring the bell. It costs you nothing, and it will help me a lot. So let's dive into this incredible anime season by season. The first season of Attack on Titan introduces us to a world where humanity is confined to a series of massive walls to protect themselves from Titans, giant humanoid creatures who prey on humans. The story revolves around Eren Yeager, Mikasa Ackerman, and Armin Arlert, who live in the outermost wall, Shiganshina. The first episode opens with a Titan breaching the outer wall, leading to chaos and destruction. Eren Yeager, the main character, watches helplessly as his mother is killed by a Titan. This event fuels Eren's determination to become a member of the Scout Regiment and take revenge on the Titans. Throughout the season, we see the Scout Regiment engage in battles against the Titans, including the armored Titan who breaches the second wall, leading to more destruction and chaos. It is later revealed that Eren has the ability to transform into a Titan, which he discovers after a traumatic event where he sees his friends being devoured by Titans. Eren uses his Titan form to help repair the broken wall, saving countless lives in the process. However, the discovery of other human-like Titans among them, such as the female Titan, Annie Leonhart, raises questions about the nature of the Titans and their connection to humanity. The season ends with a gripping finale as the Scout Regiment confronts Annie, who is transformed into the female Titan. The battle ends with Annie being encased in a crystal, leaving her fate unknown. The revelation of Annie's identity and the emergence of Eren's Titan abilities add layers of complexity to the story, and we also learn about the government's cover-up of the true nature of the Titans. The second season opens with a new mystery as Titans are found within the wall itself, revealing more plots and government's lies about Titans. Eren, Mikasa, and Armin are sent to investigate, leading to a confrontation with a mysterious Titan who seems to possess intelligence. We soon learn that this intelligent Titan is the Beast Titan, a creature with the ability to control other Titans and speak in human language. The Beast Titan attacks the Scout Regiment, leading to several casualties. Then we meet Ymir, a member of the Scout Regiment who reveals that she is a Titan and has gained intelligence after being a mindless creature. She's pursued by Reiner and Bertholdt, who are revealed to be the Armored and Colossal Titans, respectively, leading to a dramatic confrontation where Eren unlocks new abilities and battles the Armored Titan. However, the Scouts are unable to prevent Reiner and Bertholdt from escaping with Eren and Ymir. The Scouts pursue Reiner and Bertholdt, leading to a tense battle in the Titan Forest. In the midst of the chaos, Ymir reveals that she has been working with Reiner and Bertholdt and kidnaps Historia, a member of the royal family. The season ends with Eren unconsciously revealing his ability to control Titans, and the true enemy is revealed to be the Beast Titan and the mysterious figure who seems to be controlling him. The season 3 starts off with the Scouts, exiled from the inner wall and hiding from the government, train Eren to master his new ability to close the hole in Wall Maria, but it's not an easy task. Meanwhile, a new faction emerges within the military, led by the mysterious Connie Ackerman that had for mission to kidnap Eren in Historia. Levi is forced to confront him in a thrilling and epic battle as we learned that Connie is family and his mentor. But there's more going on behind the scenes than anyone realizes. It turns out that the true ruler of the walls is a man named Rod Reiss and that Connie worked for him. As the Scouts discovers the truth about Rod Reiss and the walls, they are slowly taking back control of people's trust, revealing that the government was lying to the people. Following those events, Erwin, helped by pixies and Zackley, overthrown the monarchy after they realized that the government is only serving the true king and their interests. In the midst of the season's progression, Eren and Historia find themselves taken captive by the military police and brought to the underground chapel of the Reiss family. Here, they are faced with the shocking truth about the history of the Walls and the Titans, including the fact that the Reiss family holds the power and knowledge of the founding Titan, which has been passed down through generations and can only be unlocked by Reiss bloodline. We discovered that the Walls has been created by the founding Titan, and that the memory of Eldian people has been erased thanks to his power. As events unfold, Eren reveals a startling secret about his father, who killed all the members of the Reiss family to steal the founding Titan's power and then made Eren eat him when he was a child. Meanwhile, the manipulative Rod tries to coerce Historia into unlocking the true power of the founding Titan, but she rejects him in his attempts, causing Rod to transform into a brainless Titan and head towards the Walls. The Part 1 finished with Historia and the scouts defeating Rod. After this, they officially crowned Historia as queen and takes the name Historia Reiss. Meanwhile, Eren, Mikasa, Levi, and the rest of the Survey Corps prepare to set out on a mission to retake Wall Maria. The second part of Season 3 starts with the scouts racing to Wall Rose and prevent the Titans from infiltrating. Thanks to the new ability of Eren to fossilize, they succeed to seal the hole. As the scout fight Reiner within the wall and almost defeated him with the new Survey Corps weapon, the Thunder Spear, the Beast Titan throw a barrel containing Bertholdt into Shiganshina and transform into the Colossal Titan, creating a massive fiery explosion. Meanwhile, Erwin comes up with a risky plan to defeat the enemy, involving a suicide charge against the Beast Titan's army to give Levi the opportunity to reach the Beast Titan. In an intense showdown, Levi confronts the Beast Titan one-on-one, determined to avenge his fallen comrades. The fight is brutal and bloody, but in the end, Levi emerges victorious. However, the victory is bittersweet, as the cost of the battle has been high, and the Beast Titan succeed to escape. After Erwin's honorable action, it's Armin's strategy that led him sacrifice himself to let Eren go through the steam and defeat the Colossal Titan. In an emotional scene, Eren is left alone with Armin's burnt body and the unconscious Bertholdt. The Cart Titan arrives and tells Eren that his father lied to him before leaving. Hanji tries to kill Reiner, but Jean convinces her to retrieve the Titan serum from Levi. The Cart Titan rescues Reiner, and Mikasa finds out that Armin is still alive. Floch arrives with a mortally wounded Erwin. Levi considers giving the serum to Erwin, but ultimately chooses to give it to Armin. Armin becomes a Titan and eats Bertholdt, while Levi and Hanji mourn Erwin's death. Armin emerges healed from his Titan form, and the squad shares an emotional moment. When Eren and his friends finally reach the basement, they discover Grisha's secret study. Inside, they find 3 books that contain information about the history of the world and the true nature of the Titans. In the books, a photo is revealed showing Grisha, his ex-wife, and his other son, C, outside the walls where humans still live. Grisha's past outside the walls is explored, revealing the oppression of the Eldian people and the fate of his sister, who was killed by a soldier when he was a child. It is also revealed that Eldia was founded by Ymir Fritz, the first Titan, 1820 years ago, after making a pact with the Earth Demon to gain the power of the Titans. Eldia conquered the Mar Nation and made them slaves for 1700 years until the Mar Nation allied with 7 of the 9 Titans and won the war 80 years ago. The Eldian monarch escaped to Paradise Island with his subjects and built 3 walls, while the other Eldians were left on the Mar continent. Grisha joined the Eldian resistance after discovering his sister's death, and learned that the resistance and the Mar Nation had the same goal, to take back the power of the founding Titan in Paradise Island. Grisha's ambition led him to make C, his son, become a shifter in the Mar army to infiltrate Paradise Island and take the power of the founding Titan, but Zeke betrayed his parents to the military. After they were brought to Paradise Island, it was revealed that all deviants were Eldian prisoners transformed into Titans by the serum, including Grisha's wife, Dinah, who was of Eldian royal blood. Only Grisha was saved by the Owl, who transformed into the attacked Titan and defeated all the Mar soldiers. It was also revealed that one who possessed the power of the 9 original Titans could only live for 13 years. The Owl had the attacked Titan for 13 years and passed it down to Grisha to pursue his ambition. Further revelations showed that Eren discovered he could use the power of the founding Titan by touching a royal family member transformed into a Titan, as he accidentally did with Dinah. The season ends a year later with the retrieval of Wall Maria, the killing of all Titans inside, and the arrival of the characters at the sea. The 4th and final season of Attack on Titan begins with a major shift in the story, as the focus moves away from the familiar characters of the first 3 seasons and onto a new group of protagonists. The new protagonists are members of the Mar military, which have been using Titans as weapons of war for generations. These soldiers are Eldians themselves, but are treated as second-class citizens and used as cannon fodder by their Mar overlords. 4 years after the defeat of the warrior unit on Parades Island, Marley found itself embroiled in a war against the Mid-East Allied forces. This conflict led to the postponement of the mission to reclaim the founding Titan. In the final showdown at Fort Slava, the Allied forces base, Marley dispatched Eldian soldiers, including warrior candidates who were potential inheritors of the 9 Titans. Falco Grice, his elder brother Colt, Gabi Braun, Reiner's cousin, Udo, and Zofia. Commander Theo Magath rejected Colt's proposal to deploy the warrior Titans, as the enemy possessed a powerful anti-Titan cannon on their armored train. Nevertheless, Gabi succeeded in disabling the train with hand grenades, paving the way for Peak's Cart Titan and Galliard's Jaw Titan to launch an assault on the fort. Meanwhile, Zeke transformed Eldians into pure Titans through his scream from an airship and dropped them onto the fort, causing significant damage to its structure. With the assistance of the Jaw Titan, Reiner's armored Titan managed to overcome the fort's defenses, including the armored train. In the wake of the warrior's previous failure, Zeke transformed into the Beast Titan and annihilated the Mid-East Allied fleet, bringing the 4-year war to an end with Marley as the victor. However, after witnessing the devastating impact of the enemy's anti-Titan weapons, Marley realized the urgency of resuming its mission to retrieve the founding Titan. During a Marleyan military meeting, Zeke puts forth a proposal to use his remaining year of life to attack Parades Island and regain control of the founding Titan. In a flashback, we are given insight into Reiner's past, including his decision to become the Armored Titan and his mission to travel to Parades Island alongside Marcel, Annie, and Bertholdt to acquire the founding Titan's power. We discover that Ymir had devoured Marcel while in Titan form, allowing her to regain her human form. However, upon leaving Parades Island, Ymir was imprisoned and subsequently eaten by Porco, Marcel's brother. Eren is seen in disguise as a cripple, manipulating Falco to send information to the scouts on Parades Island through letters in order to coordinate an impending attack. Later on, Eren meets Reiner in the underground of the theater, where Will Tabor, the descendant of the hero Halos and the first Hammer Titan, reveals the truth about the origins of Titans. It is revealed that King Fritz had made a pact with Halos to pose as a hero who defeated him, when in reality Fritz had confined himself to Parades Island and signed a non-aggression pact that was passed down through generations by the Reiss family. Just as Willie declares war on Parades, Eren transforms into the attack Titan, bursting out of the basement and crushing the stage, along with Willie. The Survey Corps and Marleyan soldiers engage in a fierce battle. Eren ultimately devours the Warhammer Titan, gaining its powers, while Reiner awakens from his coma and faces Eren once again. After being defeated by the attack Titan, Reiner's armored Titan saved Porco before Eren and Mikasa escape into the aircraft. Gabi and Falco managed to get on the aircraft and killed Sasha, and then brought before Zeke, who seems to have switched sides and sees the bringing together of the founder and a Titan of royal blood as a success. 3 years prior to the attack on Marley, Eren's attack Titan destroyed the first Marleyan scout ship, and its crew was captured. The anti-Marleyan volunteers, a group of Marleyan conscripted deserters led by Zeke Yeager, offered to aid the Eldians by supporting the rumbling. One of the captured was Yelena. She helped the Survey Corps with a lot of valuable information and also make up a plan to defeat the Mar Empire. A year later, they met Azumabido, a special envoy from Hizuru. She believed that Hizuru could aid Paradiv in utilizing the rumbling to safeguard the island in exchange for the valuable Iceper stone that powers OBM gear. In the present, Eren is incarcerated and Zeke is being monitored in the forest on Paradius Island, as both the Survey Corps and military police no longer have faith in them. However, the situation takes a turn for the worse when the Jaegerists seize control following Yelena, Zeke, and Eren's initial scheme to establish a new Eldian empire. Yelena exposes Zeke's covert agenda to gradually eliminate the Eldians by sterilizing them. Part 1 concludes with Peak, Gaylard, and Reiner assaulting Parades Island via Marleyan aircraft. The season opens with the discovery of Levi's lifeless body after Zeke exploded, but he is healed by a mysterious girl in the paths. Marleyan soldiers descend upon Shiganshina, and the warriors aim to prevent Eren and Zeke from making physical contact. Reiner and Porco attempt to fight Eren, but his warhammer proves too much for them. The tide turns when Magath fires a new anti-Titan cannon from the Cart Titan's back, incapacitating Eren and allowing Reiner to gain the upper hand. The Jaegerist soldiers suffer heavy losses, leading to the release of imprisoned Survey Corps members Niccolo and the Braus family. After much debate, the Survey Corps ultimately decide to help Eren. Zeke appears as the Beast Titan atop Wall Maria and begins attacking the Marleyan airships, soldiers, and warriors, but he finally gets hit by the cannon and fell to the ground where Eren, after his intense fight against Reiner and Gaylard, succeed to touch Zeke and is transported into the paths where Zeke tricks him to tell the truth about his true intentions, which he did when he says that he would never accept Zeke's plan. Zeke shows Eren his life from birth and shares their father Grisha's memories. But when they arrived in the memory of Grisha killing the Reiss family, we learned that the power of the attacked Titan is to see and interact with his successor's memory, and that Eren has been manipulating his father actions to lead him to the present he is now. Zeke is horrified upon returning from Grisha's memories, learning that Eren deliberately pushed his father to acquire the Founder and manipulated his past to ensure his desired future. Instructing Ymir to execute the euthanization plan, Zeke is surprised when Eren breaks free from his chains and rushes after Ymir as she advances towards the coordinate. In a flashback to 2,000 years ago, Ymir lived in a small village that was invaded and enslaved by Eldians led by Fritz. The young Ymir was blamed for letting a pig escape and was turned into the first Titan by a parasitic-looking entity after falling into a deep pool in an ancient tree. Fritz continued to use Ymir's founding Titan to expand the kingdom of Eldia and had 3 daughters with her. Ymir sacrificed herself to save Fritz from a dissenter, and Fritz ordered his children to eat her body so their descendants could inherit the power of the Titans. Ymir's soul was transported into the paths, where she spent the next 2,000 years creating Titans by hand. In the present, Eren reaches Ymir and offers her the freedom to choose her future for the first time. Ymir chooses Eren, and the rumbling begins as the colossal-like Titans encased within the walls are released. Armin realizes that every wall Titan on Paradise was released when a small group would have been enough to take down the Global Alliance. With Ymir's assistance, Eren creates a new Titan body for himself and declares his intention to destroy the entire world outside of Paradise Island. As the rambling continue, the Jaegerist, led by Flock, took control of the island, but the remaining members of the Survey Corps, along with Magath, Reiner, Annie, Peak, Gabi, and Falco, are plotting against them in order to stop the rambling. They confront each other at the port, and the Jaegerists are destroyed. The season finished with Eren and the Wall's Titans reaching the continent, showing a terrifying power and let the world coalition hopeless. And that's our complete recap of Attack on Titan. From the first season all the way to the final season part 2, we've covered everything you need to know about this incredible anime series. We hope this video has helped refresh your memory and provided some deeper insights into the story, characters, and themes of Attack on Titan. As we eagerly await the final season part 3, be sure to let us know your predictions and theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more anime and manga content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.